Yes, hello guys. We are starting the topic of Linux administration, difference between SCP and RSync. So SCP and RSync are the commands. These are the commands as well as tools. Okay, so these tools we use to copy the files over the network. Okay, copy the files or directories over the network. Okay, so so they have some different features and use cases. Okay, so what is SCP? SCP will copy your data. Okay, let me explain you here. Okay, so look into the screen. So this is your server 1 and this is your server 2. Okay, now server 1 and this is your server 2. Okay, other thing is, whenever you try to copy your data from here, from server 1 to server 2, okay, in this case, what will happen? Let's suppose you have a data here of 1 GB, okay, and you want to copy this data to the server 2, okay. Now, the time here it will take to copy the data that is approximately 10 minutes. Okay, approximately it will take 10 minutes to copy the data. Okay, now this data copy we are using, for this kind of data copy we are using SCP. Okay, now SCP, what SCP command will do, it will get this data, this 1 GB data or file, and copy to the server 2. Okay, it will get the data of 1 GB. Let's suppose this is a directory or a file and this is going to be copy on server 2. So it will take 10 minutes around. Okay, okay, and the use case in this scenario, what I mentioned here, what I want to mention here is, let's suppose this server is your let's suppose this is your database server. Okay, and we can consider this server as your backup server. So the copy task, okay, from database server to backup. So there are some files and directories. The size is 1 GB. In this 1 GB there are some files and directories which is need to copy from database server to backup server daily at 11:59 p.m. Okay, this is just an example. So daily 11:59 p.m. the data would be automatically copied from database server to backup server. So whatever the data is here, 1 GB data is here, it will be copied to backup server. So daily it will take how much time? 10 minutes daily. This is your first scenario. Okay, CP. This is your first scenario. The second scenario is here. The second scenario in this is, let's now rsync. Okay, now daily, let's suppose here this is we are starting the copy task, SCP task daily at 11:59 uh, from database server to backup server. This copy task we are starting from today. Okay, just an example. Let's suppose we are starting this task from today. Okay, now on the next day, this data can be extended. The size will be extended. Instead of 1 GB, it can go to 2 GB or 3 GB or 5 GB or 10 GB. We don't know the size. That is all as per the use of database server. Okay, now let's suppose on the second day, this file, this directory, this file or directory size is extended to 10 GB. Okay, it means some data got right here. Some data got right here, and this file or directory size got extended by 9 GB. Means those 9 GB plus this 1 GB equals to 10 GB. Now we have 10 GB data. Okay, now we have 10 GB data. On second day, if we use on second day, okay, let's remove this rsync. Now on second day, if we use SCP itself, okay, if we use SCP, so this is our server 1 and this is our server 2. Okay, what will happen in SCP? What SCP will do, it will copy the 1 GB data which we have copied yesterday. Okay, which we have copied yesterday. Okay, the 1 GB data which we have copied yesterday. It will copy this 1 GB plus it will copy this 1 GB plus 9 GB. Okay, it will copy 10 GB data. Okay, clear? Now for 1 GB data, it is taking around, for 1 GB data, SCP is taking around 10 minutes. And this is just an example. We are not doing any mathematics here. And for 9 GB data, for not 9 GB, it would be 10 GB, because 9 GB data have got written over here and it became 10 GB. Okay, now for 10 GB data, let's say approximately 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour, fine. For 10 GB data, it is taking 1 hour, and for 1 GB data, it is taking 10 minutes. Okay, it is taking 10 minutes. Now this, and using which tool? Using SCP tool. Fine. Okay, same thing you can do in RSync as well. Okay, RSync. Now why these are different tools we have in the Linux? So the use case is, can you can study this for rsync. So the rsync, what rsync will do now, see, yesterday we have copied the data. Yesterday we have copied the 1 GB data to backup server. Now second day it will copy the uh, same file or folder which is extended to 10 GB, and it will copy the data from server 1 to server 2, from database server to backup server, and it is taking approximately 1 hour. Okay, now if you see these, 1 GB data is taking 10 minutes and 10 GB data is taking 1 hour. Okay, and in this case, all the data, this 1 GB data, okay, which we have copied on first day, this data is already backup server already have. Okay, this data backup server already have. Now why you want to waste your 10 minutes again on second day to copy this data to backup server? Okay, so here in this scenario rsync will come. Okay, and it is like it is save increment. Okay, so rsync will copy incrementally, means when you are on the first day when you are copying this 1 GB data to the backup server. Okay, when you are copying the 1 GB data to the backup server and it will taking 10 minutes, and again this data becomes 10 GB on second day and you want to copy this uh, additionally added 9 GB data only. Okay, so in this case we will use rsync. What SCP will not do this. Okay, SCP will not do this. Rsync will check whatever the newly data added in this directory in this file. Okay, whatever the newly data added over here, it will copy only that data. Okay, so in this scenario your time will your time will reduce. Your 10 minutes will be reduced. So if it is taking for 10 GB 1 hour, it will only take simply 50 minutes. Okay, now let's suppose after 100 days this data is becoming 100 TB. Okay, now again you want to make a space on this server for 100 TB. Okay, and you want to copy the data from server 1 to server 2, and it will take more time. It will take more than 8 hours, more than 12 hours. And till that 12 hours you have this backup server will be busy, because this is your backup server, and this backup server is not used for only database server. Any there are multiple uh, database servers are there, maybe application servers may be there. Okay, so those all the servers wanted to back up their data on this backup server. Okay, so for only this 100 TB data which is extended after 100 days, it will this server will get will be busy. Okay, will be busy. It will only let's suppose it will only manage the load from which is coming from database server 1. Okay, and other backup like application server or other database servers are sending their files to backup server. Okay, it will consume the bandwidth, it will consume the time. What? SCP. If you are doing SCP, it will consume time. But if you do rsync on daily 11:59, what it will do? It will only copy the data which is added newly here. Okay, let's suppose 1 GB we have added today, and rest of the 99 GB is added tomorrow. So on this rsync will only copy the data which this backup server doesn't have, the newly data which is added here. Rsync will copy that data only to the backup server. Okay, so this 1 GB is your is we have already copied, and this 1 GB data is already safe in the backup server. Okay, so this will rsync rsync will decrease your uh, copy task time. Okay, it will copy the data incrementally. Okay, so this is the feature of the RSync. Okay. Uh, Now let's see again the feature RSync. Okay, it is like what uh, the term calls delta transfer. Okay, so rsync compares the source file with the destination file using some checksums or by checking the modification times and size of the file, and it then calculate the differences between the source and destination files. Okay, and instead of copy this entire file, only the parts that have changed are transferred, means the additional data. Okay, the additional data will be will get transferred. Okay, so let's let's go to the practical. So before that, let me share you. Okay, let me share. Okay, fine. Let me tell you this in this way. Progress of the copy and rsync. Uh, so let's go here. Login. Okay. So there is another thing I can say. If you use SCP tool uh, for a directory to copy the directories. See, let's use a directory, and if you have this directory and you are using SCP tool, you need to use -r. But in rsync, you don't need to use -r. Okay, okay. Uh, it will synchronize full directory. Okay, without r. Uh, let's go through the practical. Okay, now SCP. Okay, let me first start this virtual machine. RSync is very useful tool if you want to automate your data copy task. So you you should use rsync with the cron tab. Okay, the cron tab with the cron job. So cron job will you can schedule your copy task. Okay, you can schedule your copy task uh, as we discussed in the example at 11:59 daily. So what is 11:59? It means the data copy will start after hours, after office hours. That's why that's why we have taken that 11:59 example. What happened? What's wrong? That is why I don't use virtual. Okay, now we got the server and let's do the SCP to 0.180. This virtual machine's IP address is 0.180, and I'm creating here a directory called backup. Let's consider this as a backup server, and this is my DevOps server machine. And from here, I want to copy some data. Let's see if we have anything in downloads. Yeah, there is a file, Docker desktop. Okay, now I want to copy this download directory over the network to this virtual machine, and this virtual machine IP address is 192.168.0.180. Okay, 192.168.0.180 // backup. We need to give a path where we want to copy the data. So okay, the both systems are not in the same network. Let me see what is my network here, the base machine. So 1.7. The system, so this server should be in of 1.180. Edit 1 and 1. Okay, activate, deactivate, back. Okay, yeah, now we got the proper network for the both virtual machine, and we are going to copy again. Let's try this again to 1.180. Now see, yes, and it is asking me the password. Here you will get the warning, and the output download is not a regular file. Okay, and fail to upload file downloads to backup download. Okay, why it is getting failed? Because it is saying download is not a regular file, it is a directory. Okay, it is a directory, and for the directory we have to use -r, then it will be copied. See, it is getting copied. Okay, now let me take SSH. Now go to backup. Okay, I am in the backup directory, and let's see this download directory is here, and Docker desktop file is also there. Okay, now I'm going to go to this download directory. Okay, the directory got deleted, and let's try with the same thing with rsync. So rsync. Okay, man rsync. There are some flags we need to use with this command, which is a. Let's see what is a parameter. Need to use this command. rsync avz and our file and the destination where we want to copy the directory. Okay, now what is AV? V means verbose. Okay, V means verbose, increase verbosity, and then A means archive mode. Okay, so rsync will copy the data in archive mode. We will see this archive mode in the output, and after the data copy, A, V, and the last one was Z. So let's find out the Z. One Z, yeah, compress. It will compress the file data during the transfer. It will compress the file data during the transfer. Now let's do rsync avz avz download directory to root at the rate 192.168.1.180 to backup directory. Okay, rsync command is not found over here. Let me see if my yum is configured so that we can install the rpm package which will provide us rsync command. So let's see. Okay, these are all online repositories available here. Let's see if we can copy, if we can install the package. Uh, First, we need to check which package we need to install. Yum what provides rsync. Okay, so rsync is the rpm package. Let's install this. Yum install rsync. That's why. I have created a document regarding this for this SCP and RSYNC. There is not a big this is not a big task, and that is not a big topic to learn. Okay, just saying rsync is already installed. So why this command is not working? Rsync. Okay, sorry. Actually, here is a typing mistake. Let's see rsync, and it is copying the data to. Okay, line one rsync command not found. Rsync. Connection time unexpectedly closed. Rsync error. Error is rsync protocol data stream. Okay, fine. Okay, see the backup directory is still empty. No data copied over here. We need to look into this why rc command not found. It is telling us. Okay, the second thing I can explain you here is instead of, let's see, this is 1 GB. Okay, this is SCP is copying the 1 GB data, and only in this directory only let's 1 MB data has been changed in here. Okay, 1 MB. So instead of copy all this 1 GB, it will copy only that 1 MB, 500 MB. Okay, only 500 MB, which is additionally which is additionally added here in this server one in database server. Okay, so why? Because 1 GB we have copied yesterday. Okay, and on the second day only 500 MB data is added at server one. So what rsync will do, only 500 MB data will get copied to the backup server, not the 1 GB which we have transferred yesterday. And again, if 1 GB is taking 10 minutes, then 500 MB will take some seconds, just like 10 or 20 seconds. Okay, now let's go again here. Fine. Okay, fine. Sync visit downloads. It is asking a password, means it is working. Okay, the command is working, but still it is saying us this command is not found. So what we can do, we can ask ChatGPT, which is our main tool. This tool will help you to find any kind of error, and it will also explain you why that error is coming. So okay, I think the rsync should install in the second server as well. So let's try to install it here as well. Then install rsync. Okay, so I need to mount DVD over here. Oh, oh, so was there any dependency for rsync package? There was no dependency. What we will do, get etc and .repository. Okay, we will download the package here. Okay, yeah, yum download rsync, and the rsync package we will copy this rsync package to host 2, and the IP address of host 2 is, let's copy from here and copy and paste root, sorry rsync RPN, and we need to copy to here. Okay, now we have rsync package. Okay, let's install this rpm yum install rsync. rpm minus ivh rsync. I think there is no dependency for this package. This package is installed, and let's try again rsync from server. Yes, let's see. Now it is copying the data, the download directory, and let's see, go to backup directory. Okay, this only copied the Docker desktop RPM, and you can see that this RPM got copied very fast than SCP. Let's remove this again. Okay, and let's SCP minus R. Okay, it will take time. See, it is taking time. It almost 8 seconds it is taking, but in rsync in rsync using rsync we are if we are copying the directory. Okay, let me remove this and let's try to copy, sending incremental file list. Okay, okay. Within 8 seconds it is, the copy is completed. And let's see, cd backup, yeah, backup, and we got the download folder. So, and go to downloads, you can do this Docker desktop is copied. This all download directory is copied from server to host 2. Let me perform this practical again. rm-rvf downloads. I'm going to remove this download. Now download is removed, and let's see, backup directory is empty. Total 0. Now I'm going to SCP this download directory to same backup directory on 1.180. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, around 7 seconds it is taking. How much time? Around 7 seconds. Now let's see how much time rsync will take. Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Same time it is taking the same time with the directory. It is taking same time with the directory. Okay, and you can see the Docker desktop RPM is here on host 2. It got copied. Fine. So what is the process behind this? So when we when we execute rsync command, it is sending the incremental file list. Means it will find the update. Now in download directory we will copy let's suppose this nmap ncat rpm. Okay, copy this to downloads directory. Okay, and again we are trying to rsync. Okay, nmap. Right now it will copy only nmap in downloads directory. If you can see in download directory there are sorry there are two files. One is Docker desktop and second one is nmap ncat. Okay, and when we executed the command rsync, it copied only nmap ncat. Why? Because it already know that Docker desktop is we have already copied the Docker desktop RPM package. Again, let's see this as in this example ls. I'm going to copy this podman desktop, this podman packages to download directory. Okay, ls, let's see. Yeah, all the RPMs are there now. Okay, including our first Docker desktop package. Okay, if you SCP, it will copy all these files. Okay, it will copy all this file, but rsync will do copy only those files which are additionally added here. Okay, now we have Docker desktop and nmap and cat, two RPMs at at the where at backup, on backup server. Already we have two files. Okay, now it will show us the process. Rsync will show us the process. Whatever the files it is uh, making copy. Okay, sync and this that happen. See, downloads podman desktop, it is getting copied, and then podman docker. Only two files it have been copied. Now let's go here. See, okay, if I am going to remove all these RPM, okay, now in the downloads there is nothing. Okay, now I will also remove this download folder as well. Okay, from backup, and now let's go to this. See, Docker desktop, it is getting copied, then nmap, and then podman desktop and podman docker. See, okay, this is our first step, and let's copy the let's copy okay OpenSSH package. Okay, so OpenSSH package we have here. We are going to copy this OpenSSH package to downloads. Okay, now let's again try to rsync. You can see here we have download directory and 4 RPMs are there. Okay, now rsync will copy only the additional package. OpenSSH, that's it. Okay, you can see the output. There are it is not showing the file, the Docker desktop and these other files which we have copied earlier. It is only showing the file which is OpenSSH. What it means, only additional file in these downloads will get copied to the remote server or to the backup server. So this is our rsync. This is the difference. This is the main difference between rsync and scp. Okay, now let's try to scp to downloads. Okay, okay, download. Let's try to copy this directory using scp command, download, and same path. Okay, not on same path. Let's try to copy on. Okay, on the same path. See, it is copying Docker desktop first. Okay, it is getting overwritten. Okay, it will not copy this RPM package as a second copy. No, this all data will get override. In backup, there is a folder called download. Okay, and in the downloads, all the files are there. Rsync will not do this. If you again execute this command, it will again copy all these items. See, it will not into the destination that these files are copied or not previously. It will again start the copy, uh, which we have copied. Copy the files which we have copied earlier. Okay, that's it. Now with the rsync command, sending incremental file list. Okay, now send these bytes, receive these bytes, and it is showing us like this. And let's go here. Do we have another downloads? No, we don't have. Again, let's copy this. Let's execute this command. See what it is saying. Send an incremental file list, and it is showing us nothing. It is showing us nothing. At the second time, it is showing nothing, no output in rsync command like previous. Like it was showing sending incremental file list. This was the incremental file list. And the same command we have executed just now, you can see. But the output is nothing, zero. It means it is checking at the destination as well what all the files have been copied before and what additionally files have been added to the downloads. Okay, that's why. And we don't have copy. We did not add any file in the downloads directory. That's why it is not copying anything. It is showing the blank output. So this is the main difference between SCP and RSync. Okay, so study this, practice this, and thank you for watching this video. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you so much.